I'm sleepy. I'm very sleepy. Hello! Hello everyone! Welcome to today's stream! How's it going today? I hope you've all been doing great! I am Sleepy Gardenia. Hello! Yo-hooo Marco, yo-hooo Tetera, yo-hooo Chris, welcome! How are you doing? Wake up, fellas! I can't! I'm barely awake. Wait, cat. There's cats around me. Wait. Hello! Oh, I'm hoping that the stream is gonna wake me up. I'm starting to be very sleepy. But I need to be strong. I've got some chibis. I've got some chibis to work on today. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so hello, first of all. It's been another week of just mostly working, just continuing the game jam game. It's there. It's almost not exactly done, but there's still like 1 week or so left. Wait, there's like 2 weeks right now left, more or less, of the game jam. So I'm trying to be as efficient as I can. Wait, the Minecraft movie just came out? What? Wait, wait, I'm still very asleep, sorry. Yo, Steve, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream! Oh my god, somebody needs to wake you up. I finished the shrine! Oh my god, let's go! I'm glad. I hope that you enjoy the shrine. Wait, cat, please don't step on my keyboard. I'm way too asleep to deal with this right now. What are you doing? What are you doing, little baby? You always wake me up when you're hungry. Why are you not waking me up now? Well, maybe stepping on my keyboard is her way of waking me up. I don't know if you can hear it, but she's like purring super loud. Okay, look at this lady. We need to work today. We need to cook. We need to cook some chibis. Today, I was thinking of something for today. You know, I've tried to keep all the challenge in order all this time. Trying to do all of them in order, not skip any characters, but you know, I'm working on the game jam where these 3 characters are showing up. It would be cool if I could use these chibis for at least like the itch.io page. The thing is, if I want to finish that in time, maybe I'm gonna have to work on them first before I work on all the others. So, since it's the end of the list, maybe we can make that exception. Maybe we can go right ahead to work on them now that I'm in the middle of a game jam. This way at least I feel like I'm working a little bit more. Even during the stream. That might be a good idea. You know what, I'm gonna start right at the very end. We're gonna start with Dot. This way, all that's gonna be left is to fill in everything that is in between. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Just for this special occasion, I'm gonna be skipping over characters. And then we're gonna do them after that. But I wanna be able to try to use these chibis for the itch.io page at least. I think that would be cool. Yo, Jack, welcome! How's it going? Don't call them poop and pasta! They are not poop and pasta, come on! No! Incredible. Now I will never tell what their eye color is. Nah, I've got the dog sprites for that. Wait, oh yeah, I posted a screenshot of the game the other day. I guess I can show that. Let me see. Cookie and brownie. That's much better. Yes, cookie and brownie is much better. Here you go. Ta-da! This is how the game looks inside. This is how it all looks. I'm using like a bit of a VN format. It's basically a visual novel. I'm not really making an RPG game, even if it's like fantasy RPG vibes. This is just a visual novel, so don't trust in what I say. 151 OC Pokemon to go. Wait, is it? Wait, it kinda is. You're actually right. I thought you were like just doing a meme, but no, it's 151 left. You're actually right. Holy shit. No way. 151 left. Let's go. Soon. Well, no, not soon. Still like 1 year or 2 from now. Probably more 2 than 1. Yeah. So far, I showed that screenshot, and also, oh yeah, the finished world map. Hehehe. Look at that! It's the finished world map. You can select where to go by moving the ferry around. Done. It works. It works all pretty well. So far, I don't think I have any bugs. I'm being very, very careful with the bugs and stuff. And also, I've got 2/3 of the story written. At this point, it's almost 17,000 words. How did I what? Wait, how did I what? What did I do? I'm still kind of asleep. Yeah, it's going pretty well. I'm making good progress with it. I'm doing my best. Only 1/3 of the game left to do. I also did a bunch of CGs these past days. All that's left is to... I think I only have 1 ending left to write. All the other endings are written. And most of them are implemented. Now the problem is the thing that is in between the endings. I need to finish the main part of the story. That's what is missing right now. I wrote most of the endings and I'm still missing a big portion in between, but that's fine. We'll get there. Forget Pain Monday, next week is celebration stream for finishing the game. I wish I had it finished next week. Next week I'm still gonna be working on it. It's still there's still some time until I finish. But I think I'm gonna have it in time. I think there's still enough time to finish. Right now there's 2 weeks left. Exactly. So I think in 2 weeks I can do it. I think. I want to believe. I wanna believe that I can be fast and strong enough to finish it. But so far I'm liking how it's turning out. I'm a bit worried that I won't have much time to revise the script much. Because you know, it's technically a first draft. I'm not really revising it much more than when I'm putting it in the game. So there's definitely things that could be written better. But you know, I'm working with a time constraint, so it is what it is. Maybe in the future, after the game jam ends, I can always update it with some more things. Maybe revise the writing, add more CGs and sprites. Maybe also update some sprites, because I've had to draw everything very fast. A lot of the CGs are kinda sketchy. They are not super polished, especially background wise. I'll wait for the next game jam. Yeah, there's always gonna be more game jams. You can always try joining one in the future. It's been fun so far, even if it's working on a time constraint and it can be stressful. I feel like I'm learning a lot. Like, just knowing that I can work this much and get so much done in such a short time, it's very motivating. There's of course the worry that, oh no, I'm not gonna be able to finish in time. But there's still time. As long as I keep working within my schedule, I think it's gonna be fine. But I'm excited to show what I've got. I'm excited for people to play the story. It's not a game, it's just a story, let's be honest. Visual novels do kind of count as games. They count as games because if you can choose to do things in them, that's interaction. So that does kind of count as a game. And also the process of making them is not so different. Except I don't have to program or design that many mechanics. In the end, I feel like when I'm doing a story like this, I gotta do what I do best. And what I do best is not the game design or the programming, definitely. If I want my strongest suits to be able to shine, I prefer to focus on those. And then bit by bit, maybe improving the things that I don't have that much practice on. One thing I like to do a lot is always trying out new things when I'm making a new project. And this time, I am trying quite a bit of new things. So as long as I can get some new learning experience from a project, even if it's not something super game breaking, haha, pun intended. As long as I can get something to apply in future projects, I'm satisfied. Welcome to 288! Wait, 288? I thought I wrote 210. Here I am, line-arting Dot. I hope you're happy, Dot. I hope you're happy. You're gonna be the first one. And also the last one of this list. I think she would be happy. She's kind of fun to ride. She's a bit of a little shit. Main reason I added the fairy in the story was because I saw a post a while ago saying that the best way to make your RPG better is to add a shitty fairy in it. So that's what I did. The adventure needed very silly fairy. But I'm also excited to finish this list and move on to the next. There's so many things I want to do. Let's go. I feel like I'm starting to wake up a little bit. Let's go. Drawing chibis always wakes me up. Like this. Something I do miss though is drawing. I miss drawing a lot. Even if I've been drawing with pixel arts, I miss drawing and painting. I'm trapped in game dev jail, everyone. Send help. Well, I've trapped myself in it. It's like I just logged myself in there and threw the key. But yeah, game dev jail, that's where I am. A jail of my own making. Okay, now this. There's this. Wait, I've got the design right here. So wait, there it is. But it's so tiny that I cannot see any of the details. It's all just pixels. It's just very tiny pixels. I can't recognize anything. I'm just gonna improvise from what I remember. Something I kind of want to do if I ever revise this story is maybe adding a bit of a redesign to the outfits of the characters. The designs also turned out being kind of a first draft, so I feel like they could have been a lot better. I could make them more detailed. I would also have time to make their dog sprites a lot more detailed. I'll think about it if I feel like it at some point. Once I'm done with my parts, I'm moving on to the next one. Horror! Oh my god, let's go! It would scare me. It would scare me a lot. But making a horror project does sound very fun. At least it's a little bit less scary when you're making it, right? Because you know everything that happens in it. Even though I've gotten jump scared by my own games before. I remember when I was testing something that I had put in Theros, I was like, oh yeah, I put something a bit startling in this area. I'm gonna try to test if it works. I know that it's gonna happen, so I'm not worried, I'm not gonna get scared. Guess what happened 5 minutes after when I tried it? I got jump scared by my own jump scare. Like, why? Should I say you're imprisoned in the salt flat too? Yes, I'm also imprisoned in the salt flat. I don't want to work on another story for the dreaming world after this. So maybe there will be more adventures in the salt flat at some point. Yo-hooo Cooler Soup! Yo-hooo de Gabo, welcome! ¿Qué tal? Bienvenidos! Welcome! Is that Yomi famous VTuber with a billion OCs that she has to draw? I don't know about the famous part, but the billion OCs is more and more true every day that passes. Todo bien, he estado trabajando últimamente en un juego para una Game Jam, para un evento de hacer videojuegos, así que he estado bastante ocupada, pero está yendo bastante bien. Estoy emocionada por terminarlo y poder enseñarlo. Está quedando bastante cool. Yo Espresso, welcome! How's it going? I was mentioning that lately I've been working on a game for a game jam. A game dev event. Where I have to make a game in like 1 month or so. And it's like halfway there. Stig! Here, Yomi, a gift for you. There's a knife hidden in this soup. I use it to scale. Thank you, Stig. Thank you, Stig. I'm gonna make sure that the guards that don't exist. Well, the guards are all myself. I'm gonna make sure that the guards that are also myself don't realize I'm like digging a hole using a knife. You know, like in movies when they use a spoon to make a hole in the wall to escape prison. That's what I'm gonna do. Thank you so much for the super chat and for the knife. But don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. Seriously, gonna end until 2096 at least. Yeah, it's okay. Pain Monday will never end. I'm gonna find excuses to do more and more Pain Monday. Don't worry. It's gonna happen. I'm never gonna let it end. After Pain Monday ends, we're gonna do Pain Monday too, so don't worry. What if I did all my OCs, but the pixel arts? Haha. Wouldn't that be very fun? Love this assassin lady, she's so nice even despite her job. Yeah, I ended up really liking her a lot. Oh wait, did you read the stories? Did you meet her in the story, Makoyo? Oh. Remember the very first game I posted to Game Jam? It was for the Secret Santa Jam. Oh, that sounds fun. Did you have to make a game for someone else? Because that's usually how Secret Santa works, right? You make a present for someone else. It was horrible. Please don't find it and play it. Is that a suggestion to find it and play it? Is that? To make a game for someone else. That's super cool. I didn't think that there would exist Secret Santa game jams. That's super cool. It is also a lot of dedication to have to make a game for someone that maybe you don't even know in a Secret Santa event. You need to do a lot of research, like, what would this person like? But it's really cool, you know? Strangers doing nice things for each other. That's always a nice thing. The story with her and the blonde is my favorite. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad that you enjoyed them. That story, I feel like it was one of the saddest ones, along with the first one. That's like probably one of the darkest things I might have written for a project I've published. Big ears, oh my god. Dot has very, very long pointy ears. Let's go. I can wait to write more about Alina and the assassin lady. I do have quite a bit of planned little stories about them, so stay tuned for those. That's gonna have a direct continuation. The original person they made the game for bailed last minute! No! Oh no! No, that's tragic and you didn't even get your own game! No! Man, that's very unlucky! After all the work. I guess it does happen often with game jams. Because usually a lot of people enter the game jam, but maybe not everyone ends up having time to finish the game. It always happens that only a fraction of the people who enter end up being able to present their game. So imagine that's a risk that there is in making a Secret Santa with video games. Man. Meow, cat. Oh my god. But yeah, I'm glad it was fun anyway. Game jams are really good learning experiences. They are really fun. So far, they have allowed me to learn a lot. So I want to participate in more in the future. That's what motivated me to do the shrine. Thank you. I'm glad. By the way, for those who don't know what I'm talking about, just so people don't say that I don't promote my stuff, Makoyo was talking about one of my projects, Stories of the Dreaming World. These little collection of stories that you can play / read for free. There it is. Well, I said my game, but that's only one of them. Yellow paper, welcome! How's it going? What if Pain Monday was called Stain Monday? Yomi had to clean her kitchen countertop. Is that a call out? Is that are you calling me out? I do need to clean my kitchen countertop a little bit. That's a reminder. I hope I'll remember after I finish the stream. My kitchen needs a thorough cleaning. Maybe I'll have to do another kitchen cleaning stream like some years ago. That was fun. But now it would be a bit harder to move my computer because I had to move my computer to the kitchen back then. And back then I could still move my computer properly because it had batteries. Now this computer does not have batteries anymore. I'll think about what to do. St. Tommy Clodenian haircut elves. Is that my origin story? I have been confused with one of Santa's elves before. That is true. May or may not be related to my backstory or not. Your PC had a battery in it? It's a laptop, so yes. It is a laptop. That's why it had a battery. Over here. Look at this Sailor Moon cosplayer. I made her a little bit Sailor Moon-like in purpose. I thought it was fitting. Sailor Yomi! Oh my god, by the power of Choco Nuggets, I shall punish you! Talk about your games. Found some guy named Hans might be my next target. Oh, true, that's another of my very tired guy OCs. I see. Yes, that sounds very Makio type. I didn't think of him the other day when you mentioned this, because I only made him for that game. He's like super forgotten. All there is about him is that little tiny short game that I'm not gonna do anything else about. He's just there. He's just a dude. Unfortunately, he's like, God. She threw something to the floor. I'll go pick it up in a bit. It's just like a blanket that is in a box. Ah. Yo, Gobernador, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream! Catching all tired men. You're just collecting them like Pokemon. But I'm glad that you enjoy him. He's just a dude. I didn't really put that much thought into him. I feel a bit bad for him. He's just there. Oh my god, a guilty cat just appeared here. You, what did you do? What did you throw to the floor? Why are you like this? I know it was you because you're the one who always tries to climb up there. She's so cute. She's adorable. Okay, Lida, now you gotta help me. Now you need to help me with the chivis. I'm gonna keep her here, helping me with her adorable presence. Baby. Let's go. feel like the face looks kinda long. Might be my imagination. Maybe it's just like the structure of the hair and everything. If I move it a little bit. There we go. My new inmate. Yes, she's my jailmate. It's like having a flatmate, but in jail. She's my roomie. My jail roomie. Es mi compañera de prisión. Es como tener una compañera de piso, pero en prisión. She's going in jail, not for work jail, but because of cat crimes. She keeps climbing into places where she shouldn't and throwing things to the ground. That's cat crimes. That's cat crimes you're doing. Hope you know that. You never learn. She's purring super loud. Okay, here it goes over here. I think I want to curve this a little bit more. I just realized I'm gonna have to do like a main art for the game, like a title. You know, like the little banner for the Itch.io page and stuff. I'm gonna have to think about that. Cat crimes, that they need to be persecuted before you make such claims. I don't know. I think she has a history of doing cat crimes. That's true. Maybe we need to go through a trial first, though. Who's gonna be your lawyer, Lire? Who's gonna be your lawyer? I'm gonna have to ask the witnesses. I think there were a lot of witnesses to what you did because the other cats were also in the room. The matter is, will they talk or will they stay silent? Maybe the witnesses are all accomplices. You're too cute. You know what? No, you're innocent. I absolve you of all crimes. You're adorable. She's so cute. She spent like an entire hour earlier on my lap just sleeping. And now I think she's gonna do the same thing. She's just chilling here. The other day, I went to lie down in the sofa for a bit. And she was like sitting on top of me. I put an alarm so I wouldn't sleep for too long. But just as the alarm rang, I realized that she was on top of me and didn't let me move. She was using me as a pillow. And I had to stay there for like 20 more minutes before she decided to move. She really just does not care. Let's drop the other one. Just gonna improvise the buns a little bit. I do feel like maybe that would have looked better with some other colors, especially the clothes here. I kind of went with the first color combination that came to mind. But I feel like maybe something else could have worked well. But for now, I don't feel like redoing all the assets. Let's go. Cause girl is drawing? Hell yeah, I am. Welcome, Garfield. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. The cat is leaving. There can only be one. She knows that you're here. I didn't have a cat on my lap anymore. She left. Let's see. Wish I had more to tell, but this entire week has been just working and working. I've barely been doing anything else. I'm just working. Either on commissions or the game jam. There's nothing else right now going on. I want to play games and I want to draw, but there's no time. I did play a little bit of the Grand Blue Fantasy April Fool's event. They made a minigame. And the minigame was quite addictive. And just today I learned that there's an actual game with those mechanics that they probably like took inspiration from, or just straight out contacted them to make the same thing. I hope they did, because it's exactly the same. It was very addicting. Now I miss it. There was this minigame where you had to like place items in like a grid, so the items buff each other. You need to like do this kind of weird Tetris to make everything fit, because every item occupies different spaces. What's your favorite game? I am glad you asked! My favorite game is a game called Faraway Story. And it's a game that I think more people should play. Let me go get the link. Have you guys heard about Faraway Story? It's very cool RPG about the pharmacist. If you like Mystery Dungeon, the Atelier games, and I guess wait, Recettear. Yeah, that's the other one that I usually compare it to. If you like Mystery Dungeon, Atelier, and Recettear, maybe Faraway Story is a game for you. It's a very, very cool game about the pharmacist leaving her town to open her own shop, and she gets involved with a way bigger adventure than she thought. I really like this game. It's a game that is very, very dear to me, and unfortunately it's unfinished, but I'm forever waiting for an update. Oh no, alchemy, no! It's okay, there's a lot more than alchemy. It's just it's not like the main thing to do the alchemy. Like, you can do it, you can craft items to make, like, I don't know, potions or make new weapons and stuff. I do it for completionism because I like completing the recipe lists, but you can also buy things in stores, and one of the mechanics is that you can sell your own items at your shop. So that's also part of the main fun, just putting items in your shop and selling them. That's how you get money in this game. Yomi, this is what your channel is for. It's literally what this channel is for. I think I mentioned it in my review that no matter what I say that I became a VTuber for, that's a lie. I became a VTuber because I wanted more people to know about a faraway story. And what better way than getting people to look at my streams and then attacking them with, hey, have you heard about this game called Faraway Story? That's my secret plan, to get more people to see this game. I really like Faraway Story. It's such a cool story. Very far away also. I made a little PowerPoint presentation also one time. Maybe you could find it, wait. If you want an introduction to what the game is about, I can find it for you. There it is. This is a very important presentation I did some years ago, and it's my best attempt at convincing people to play it. Don't think I have a favorite game. I have favorite games though. Yeah, having favorite games, plural, is also valid. It's really hard to choose one. There's also a lot of other games that I really like that I would also consider some of my favorites. I really like Granblue Fantasy, for example. And also Toho games and Yumeniki, of course. I guess that could also count as like favorite franchises. In favorite franchises I would include Toho. Sometimes it's not just like one specific game. Sometimes it's like the entire thing, the entire series that you like. One time I think I filled up a little list of favorite games. I don't know if I still have it around. I might have moved it to the hard drive. Let me check. Oh yeah, I got it here. I would probably include some other games nowadays, because I've played some more things since then, and some of the games I played, I've liked them a lot. Of course, Final Fantasy XIV. I cannot forget Final Fantasy XIV also. I would say top favorites. This top row, I would say, are my most top favorites. These ones over here. This is the holy quintet of Yomi favorites. But these are some other games that I also really like a lot. Ta-tan! Golden Sun. I was thinking about Golden Sun the other day, about how so many games have been revived in the last direct, and yet Golden Sun is still giving no signs of coming back. And that makes me sad every time. One step closer to the 3-year badge! Yo-hooo, Johnny Cat, welcome! Yay! Very soon, 30 months, that's a lot. Only 6 months left. Man, Golden Sun. I miss Golden Sun. Really unfair what they did to it. Just left it in a cliffhanger forever. It's really sad when it happens, but oh well. I guess it is what it is. I'll just keep waiting forever to the time when the developers put aside making Mario sports games and go back to Golden Sun. Because I think that's what they are doing now. They are just doing Mario sports games. Tragic but true. Treat Golden Sun just how I treat the page where Agnel was in. You gotta keep it in your heart. It will live on in your heart forever. That's the most important part. .hack, Zoid's Metabots. Oh, .hack, I saw that I don't know if it was recent, but I know they released a game about it not long ago. Or maybe it didn't come out recently, maybe it's been around for a while. But I remember watching a friend play it. It did not look like a new game. It looked like it had a pretty old aesthetic, but it was like super complete with like yeah, .hack. There was even like a bunch of like articles and things that you could read, and like an entire forum of the users of the game, of like the game inside the game. Pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Are they recent or do I remember incorrectly? Because I'm not so sure. It was pretty cool. And also I saw there was like these kind of randomized dungeon things. It's like one of those games that is like way bigger than you imagine. Oh, they made a remake! It's a remake! That's cool! I thought it still looked like kind of like an old game, so maybe they did it on purpose to keep the spirit of the game. That's cool. Got a random scratch at my hand, now it's your ghost youngling cats attacking my house. Uh-oh. Maybe it's not my cats, I think none of them have left my house. Maybe you also have ghost cats in your house. My cats, fortunately, are not ghosts. They are like perfectly living cats. They're so cute. There's a cat in the table right next to me, don't bite me. Wow, rude. I was petting her and she tried to bite me. Why? So violent, so aggressive. She bites very softly though. She didn't do it aggressively. I feel like the wings look kinda small, but it's not like they really fit. Maybe I could try to make them fit a little bit bigger. Maybe I put them a little bit more behind her. It might work. So I feel like they look kinda short. Cat! Oh my god, there's another cat. Why? Cats are innocent, I tell you. Yeah, they always are. They are so cute. they are forgiven of all their crimes. Cat. I'm gonna try to make the wing a bit bigger. I'm trying to make it until here. Let's see if it fits well. Hey, don't bite the tablet pen! What do you want? They love biting things. That's why they bite me. They just bite things for fun. What do you want? You're in the middle. You're not letting me draw. What are you doing? Okay, let me put the hand here. I need to put my hand here. This is my chair now. Cats. Okay, let's try it. I don't know how this is gonna turn out, but I wanna try to make the wings bigger at least. When I talked about them, they are attacking you. Yeah, maybe you're onto something. Maybe they know something. They know something they are not telling. What you doing? Come here. No? Okay. She left. Okay. I feel like the other wing is gonna give me a bit more trouble. Maybe if I put it over here. Still gonna look shorter than the other, I think. What if it's here? No. Yo-hooo, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream! I'm continuing the chibis today. I'm completely ignoring the sketch now, because the wings looked kinda small. So I'm gonna try to make them a bit bigger. This time for once I have skipped over most of this page, but it's for a good cause. Okay, you know what? Let's line out all the rest of the chibi. And this way we can worry about the wings last. There's cat 4 in my tablet pen. Why is that? Por alguna razón hay pelo de gato en mi lápiz. Me pregunto por qué será. There we go. Now fix a bit of these lines. I'm using a thicker brush now, so some of the lines are turning out a bit thicker also. I'm gonna try to keep it all to the same. Fix this a little bit. Your pen must be a cat in disguise! No way. I got 5 cats. One of them was in my hand all along. That's a very good camouflage. How did I miss this? I thought I was an expert at spotting cats at this point. But I guess there's still things that escape me. Okay, time for the eyes. What? Chuck? What does that mean? That's how Germans call for cats? Wait, really? What does it mean? Here we just call them pss, 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 pss. One of them is here! Timmy! Cute! Hello! You answered to the pss, 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 pss. What's up, baby? You're a baby! You're so cute! You also want head pats? Lily's back. She saw me giving head pats to Timmy, and she also wants them. She's the most jealous of my cat. As soon as you pet another one of the cats, she comes running like, me too, me too. She's so cute. What? You want more headbutts? She just headbutted me. Cute. Mwah. You're too cute. Baby. Come here. In Arabic we call cats. Wait, is it pronounced gatos? It sounds very similar to how we call them in Spanish, like gatos. Probably share similar roots. You hear that? You're too cute. You don't know what the word cat means. You don't know that you're a cat. You're not aware of the concept of what a cat is. Or at least not that it has a word. What if we are long lost cousins? Maybe. Who knows? Languages do have all of similarities between them across the world. It is really nice to see the little connections with the words. It's like you can imagine people asking, wait, what is this? And someone telling them what it is. And then just the word kinda changing a little bit as it gets from mouth to mouth. It's fun to think about. Okay, now the wings. Although these eyebrows, to make this one a bit longer. I feel like maybe her face shape doesn't make her look that chibi. Like in the sense of fairy and also chibi, like double the small. I feel like if I make it a bit rounder, it might work. Gato and gato. They do sound quite similar. And in Catalan, it's gat. So it's also very similar. How tall is she supposed to be? Ah, well, you got this for reference. This is how tiny / tall she's supposed to be. She's like Paimon Genshin Impact size, more or less. The eyebrows kinda off. There we go. Okay, the wings. My biggest struggle. Maybe if I move this one. Or maybe not. Can just fix this and round it a little bit. There's a line here that shouldn't be here anymore. There we go. Okay, this is gonna be a bit of a problem. Maybe I should redo the fabrics entirely. Now that the wings are a bit different. Maybe not everything is going to fit. That's gonna be a problem. Maybe it was fine as it was in the beginning. Did I modify this in vain? Maybe if I move her up a little bit, I'm gonna have a bit more space. When I'm in a wings competition and my opponent is that. Yeah, she got big wings. I mean, To be able to fly. Creatures with wings do need pretty big wings most of the time, when you think about it. Maybe if I make the rest of her a bit smaller, we can compact her a little bit so the wings look a bit bigger in comparison. That might work. How big are your wings? I don't have wings. Unless you were asking about the chicken wings in my fridge. By which there are no chicken wings in my fridge. I'm more of a chicken breast person. Let's be honest, the wings aren't that good. If I had to put a ranking on the different parts of chicken breast is the best. But the wings are kinda eh. The drums are also kinda eh. I don't know. Just knowing that there's a bone in there, you can just like eat it as is. It's a downgrade. If it needs to have a bone in the middle to hold it together, that's low tier. Low tier chicken. Are you unsubscribing because I'm telling the truth and you don't want to accept it? I know I'm right. It might be controversial, but I know it is true. Chicken wings are meat. Meat as in M-I-D, not meat as in M-E-A-T. That's a... that is like it's also a fact, but it's a different fact. It is indeed meat. I'm not picky. I do eat most foods except when I don't. They hated her because she told the truth. Exactly. People are not prepared sometimes to hear the truth. I don't think I'm that picky with food, at least most of the time. There are some foods that I'm like, I'd rather not eat them, but if I have to, I can do it. I leave all the chicken. You leave all the chicken. You're resurrecting all the chickens. Sorry, that pun was right there. I had to do it. Let's go. Nirvana, Yo-hooo! How's it going? It's going well. Look, I've skipped most of the page just to work on the characters of the jam. I'm working on the jam, even during the stream. I'm just like making the most of it. If I can use these chivis for something, it's a good investment. now this, the difficult part. If I do it like this, maybe we can still fit the whole thing. It's me, sleepy Gardenia, because I'm no longer sleepy, but I was sleepy at the beginning of the stream. Okay, I think it's gonna look a lot better. I feel this one's gonna be a bit harder to fit, but I think I like it a lot more. You know what? I'm gonna leave the overlapping lines. This way you can do a transparency effect with the wings and the fabric. That could look cool. There we go! It took a while, but her chibi is line arted. Let me check if all's good from here. The eyes maybe. Move the mouth a little bit. Oh, there's something a bit off with the mouth. There we go. Might be this bun also. It looks as big as the other one, but perspective wise it should be a little bit more hidden. Like this. Even the little things like this can change a lot. With little things like this, the perspective can change. There we go. Maybe to make it a bit more complete, we can add some little stars. There we go. Wait. It's a bit more pointy. Now we're done. Wait, no. No. This can also change a bit. I know I'm fixing everything non-stop, but I keep noticing little details that I can improve. There we go. After this, I think I'm gonna paint her base colors. Maybe I can paint everyone's base colors. I think as long as I have one of the chibis finished of the last row, I can already use it for the page of the jam. But I don't want to abandon the first characters of the page. Let's go! She got a little bit of an upgrade, yep. Yo, Pranchu, ¿qué tal? Hoy toca seguir los chivis, como siempre. No se acaba nunca. Let's go. I'm gonna paint her base colors and then I think I can paint at least the first row's base colors as well. As long as I've got dots finished. Let's see. Oh, we need the other background. It's also gonna be really fast to paint her, I think. All of this. Wait. I'm now not sure if the bangs should also be the same color as the rest of the hair, like the inside of the bangs. Because the inside of her hair, I'm gonna make it a bit gray, but not too dark. Because her whole palette is like very bright. The thing is, the inside of her hair is yellow. So first of all, I need to fix these over here. Maybe not as big. Here. Wait! Oh! I was painting that on the wrong layer. That you're making me fix so many things of your chibi. No, it doesn't quite work. Like this is better, I think. Reminds me of Frieren. It's the ears. It's definitely the ears. The ears and white hair. Frieren has very, very big ears. Struggling with these a bit. Her ears are so big she has to go through doorways sideways. Biggest ears. There's two ways of making big ears. It's either pointy ears to the sides or pointy ears to what's the word? Pointy ears up. It's better to do it like this. Wait. It's either like this or like this. Which one do you prefer? I think both are pretty cute. Sometimes I really like giving animal ear characters ears big like this. But these ears can also be very cute. Ears so big she can hear both of us at the same time. She can hear the chat, even when it's all written. That's how good her hearing is. She hears every key typed, every letter. Wait, there's a lot of things to fix here. So the halo. Right now it's gonna look kinda dull in colors, but I think with the gradient it looks a lot better. Her head still looks long to me. I don't know why. Might be the forehead. Maybe if I move mouth a bit up. Maybe not so much. Here. No, it happens, it's fine. I read it, so don't worry. Fried. Okay. I'm gonna do wings with transparency. Oh, the mouth. Let's not forget. Now that I think about it, Just to make her a little bit more natural. What if she has blue mouth? I feel like it can look good with all the blue highlights she's got. It's gonna make her palette a bit more interesting, I think. And I don't have that many characters with like mouths of different color. Did you ever play the recent Pokemon hack? No, I haven't played any in a while. Last one I played was it wasn't even hack. It was more of a fun game made with RPG Maker, I think. It was very cool. It's called Pokemon Reminiscencia, and it has an English translation now. It's really good. Pokemon Evolved game? No, I haven't played it. How is it? Does she have blue blood as well? Maybe. I hadn't thought of it, but it would be very cool. I mean, she's a moon fairy, so I think something unnatural like that would fit her pretty well. And I think it complements her color palette a lot more. With all the little blue spots. She's a royal then. A royal of the moon. There's this. And no princess, if you will. Instead of moon princess, she's just noob princess. There we go. Gonna lower the opacity of the wings a bit. There we go. Perfect. Although I don't think it's gonna be that necessary to have transparency because her wings aren't in front of anything else of her design. Maybe the hair. Maybe the hair was behind. It would work a lot better. If we put some hair strands here. Here, for example. Now we can paint this yellow. Now it's not visible, but if we lower the opacity of the wings, now it is a bit visible. We'll put it at 80%, just like me. 80% opacity, like me. Nah, now she's a noob princess. It's too late now. She's a noob princess. Pokemon from Kanto have more evolutions. Wait, but like invented evolutions, or did they add like other Pokemon that they can evolve to, even if it's not like from the original evolutions? How does it work? There we go! That is done. Oh, fun evolutions! That sounds very cool. There's always super cool designs out there. Now they are more like Digimon with their 30 evolutions. That's cool. Okay, so just to do a little bit of something different, let's add base colors to the characters that are line-arted. Let's see. This character has no color reference, so we're gonna have to make it up on the spot. I was imagining black and white palette anyways, so it doesn't really change much. We just need to make up the color palette as we go. They even added missing, no? But what does it evolve into? That's surely gonna be trippy. Imagine them being like quite pale, deep with the palette. Maybe even paler. Like weirdly pale. I can't even make the color palette that well with this screen. I'm gonna make this a bit lighter. Okay, that's a lot more easily distinguishable. There we go. He was into missing maybe, and then missing yes. And if they want to add more evolutions, they always have missing perchance, missing mayhaps, perchance. How am I even gonna do the rest of the clothes? I don't really have much idea. Maybe adding more gray in between? The pants are supposed to be white also. Yo, Robin, welcome! Well, Robin isn't even here. Robin is hidden. She's here. We're using her space to be able to put the reference there. It's okay. We'll give her back her space in a little bit after we finish with this character. Let's see. Now the gloves. Or at least one of them. There's only one of them. Guessing the clothes should also be kinda more or less same color, but I can barely distinguish it in this in this screen. Yeah, in my main screen, these three colors look a little bit different. So I guess this would work. With the boots, I'm gonna be consistent. I'm just gonna paint them the same as the gloves. Who's this lady? Don't even know if it's a lady. I have no idea what this character's gender is yet. They will probably just stay like that, because I really cannot like visualize anything else than non-binary, probably. Yumi is a machine that turns blank canvases into big waifus. I do my best too. Okay. I'm not sure how to paint the cape and the inside of the hair. I'm thinking maybe adding some gray around here. We'll see how it looks best. Whichever gender they are really good at it. That is true. Very gender design, I think. Let's see. Make it a boy to girl ratio in your creation is beyond disproportional. Is that a bad thing though? That's just how it is. I mean, I'm trying my best to make it more or less 50-50, but it's not happening. It's definitely harder for me to design male characters. But I try my best. $50,000 to $50,000. A bit of them, no? And sometimes every once in a blue moon, I even draw them. Mostly in this challenge, but they are definitely harder for me to draw. Okay, here I think it's gonna go some silver. Yo-hooo Sunflower, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream! I hope you've been well. Bad thing though, you understand you unbelievably gigantic bias called pretty syndrome. Yep, I consider myself guilty of suffering of that. That's why you should study big male anatomy with Baki. No, never. Never. Never in my life. Baki? For male anatomy? Of all places? No. Never. Baki of all things. Unbelievable. Maybe the inside of the cape can be gray. Maybe the cape can be white also, just, you know, keep up with the same colors. Hello everybody! No. Make a donation, go to watch Baki, I dare you. Maybe for a marathon someday, I will consider it. I will consider it. Maybe I will even add a goal that is like, if we reach this goal, I'm gonna call everyone every Baki for an entire stream. That's gonna be very, very high goals. We're never gonna reach them. This is gonna be for the funny, you know? Imagine if all the boys Yomi drew were in Baki style while the girls remain as they are. The boys remain as they are, the girls are Baki style. Would I want to inflict that upon any of my characters? Probably not. Nah. Nah. I wouldn't do that to them. No. I cannot do that to them. Sure, maybe some of my characters are a bit insufferable sometimes. But not, maybe not even they deserve that. That is how she didn't say I will watch Baki, she said I will every Baki for whole stream. No, I mentioned both things. I mentioned both things. First year of college, you got this! That's a whole new world. I hope at least you can enjoy it a bit while it lasts. To be honest, even though there's a lot of things about university that I did not enjoy, I do kind of miss those times. There's a nostalgia in it once it's over, even if it doesn't seem like it when you are there. Like, for example, I don't miss the programming classes, I don't miss the maths, and I don't miss the stress of exams. But I do kind of miss like the routine, in a way. It had some fun times. That's what I miss. Okay, the inside of the hair, that's gonna be the hardest part. Yo, Samuel, ¿qué tal? Bienvenido. No sé, desde que quitaron los dislikes ni me entero de cuántos tengo. Pero creo que ni tanta gente ha llegado a este stream, así que imposible. Someone stole my heart instead of my soul. How much should we charge him? We're gonna have to negotiate, yeah. Let's see. Oh, maybe this color looks good for this. Dislikes are from the OCs you discard. I'm pretty sure that if we counted them, we might reach 500 too, yeah. It might be. Creo que si los contáramos todos los personajes que he quitado de la lista, quizás sí que llegaríamos a 502. Terrible. How did you do that? How did you make the magic pen obey you? Wait, what? I just clicked on the screen and it worked. It just works. That's just how it works. Wait, what do you mean by that, sunflower? What is that? Oh, the parts of the stream you mean? It's part 210. Yeah, it is part 210. Es la parte 210 de este reto. It's been a long time since this challenge started. Okay. It doesn't work for you? Maybe you're trying it on the wrong layer? Look, it just works. It doesn't do like anything weird most of the time, I think. I'm not quite sure about the white cape, but maybe yes. I think I'm gonna leave the cape here for contrast, yeah. For now, we're gonna leave their design like this. Maybe when I do the coloring, I can add some more details and stuff. How long do you still have? Earlier in the stream, it was like 151 left. Yeah, we've got 500. No, we've got 151 left. Yep. Nos faltan 151. That means it's probably gonna be like 2 more years or so. Eso significa que habrá como 2 años más de este reto. Jaja, no se acaba nunca. Okay, next one is the star collector. There we go. 200 is 200, right? Yeah, it is! It is! Because dos means 2 and cientos means hundreds. The star collector is gonna be super fast to paint. Super fast. Look at that. You wanna know more about Star Collector? There's a game that you can play about them. If you wanna know about Star Collector, you can play Goodbye Tire Stars. It's a very short game that I did, and this little guy is the protagonist. It's gonna rain for sure. Let it be known that this is the second time I'm promoting my stuff in this stream, okay? Just so you're proud of me, Ruby. It's the second time I do it. You missed the first time, but I did it. There were witnesses. I am guilty of promoting my stuff in the stream. Two more years. How long it's been? 4 years! It's been 4 years since I started, yeah? I started 4 years ago. I'm gonna paint all the stars when we do all the shading and everything. Now the star. There we go. How naive I was when I subscribed thinking she was gonna do all this in one stream. Imagine, that would have been so good. It would have been so nice. I would be able to be so productive if I could draw at that speed. I also thought I was gonna take less. That is true. I did think that it would take much less time, but no, here we are 4 years later. It just never ends. Okay, next one is Alti. Alti, I want to figure out her color palette a little bit better, because this is like the first draft of her design. I'm gonna put the colors that I want to leave there for sure first, and then we're gonna try figuring out the others, because I think her design can be improved a lot with the colors. I wish I could do all of this in one stream. I would be able to do so many Pain Mondays. Some of these OCs aren't even finished. Some of them I haven't drawn them much. Some of them also have just gotten redesigns. Because this character until recently, she was in the idea box. She used to be an OC with a very different design, clothes-wise mostly. The hair is the same. The rest has changed quite a bit. But she did get this design relatively recently, so it's not fully finished. How many OCs are necessary to build Romy in a day? We're gonna have to convince the 500 dude that Game Buddy is like to the video, I guess. That's how many we're gonna need, at least. Probably more. It's been 4 years, yeah, it's been 4 years. One day I kind of want to count all the OCs that I've removed along the way. Because it's a lot. It is a lot of characters that have been lost along the way. $400 OCs apparently, maybe more. This is the one piece of art project. The Pain Monday is real. Truly. Okay, so let's figure out her design a little bit. I don't even know if that's gonna stay the same color. I think my main problem with it is the color palette. She's got like these blues that I'm not really sure about. Maybe what we need to do is, in general, find a new color palette for her. I think we can do a lot better. For now, let's try placing the colors that she already has and see how they look with the slightly changed design. And from there we can try modifying some things. Let's see. There's designs that look better once they are shaded, definitely. Also the boots. Maybe the shoes can also be the same color for consistency. Like I made them more or less the same color as the eyes, but I think it's kind of breaking the color palette. And since some of these parts are different, we're also gonna have to color these differently. So let's experiment a little bit. afraid of this alt. She looks like an absolute unit. Why does everyone say that she looks muscular? She's not that buff. I swear she's not buff. I'm gonna leave that the same color. I guess. I guess this should be a different one. Look at their forearm, Yomi. Come on, it's not muscle. She can kill Sonic the Hedgehog. Who would do that? Come on, no one would try to do that. Except maybe Sonic's more deadly enemies, but... she wouldn't do that. Yeah, she definitely needs a lot of changes. Oh, guts. Guts. Psst. Give her white socks. That could work. I was thinking maybe putting them in another color once I try changing the color palette, but I think for the start, white socks might work. Let's try... I was thinking these. These dark blue. It's definitely not combining that good, so we're definitely gonna make some changes now. Hold on, cats. Psst. What are you doing? Wait. She's got this weird asymmetry in her design, but I rarely make asymmetric designs, so... I'll try to make it work. Okay. Let me fix some things around here. I feel like this could be better. Yeah, I'm not super happy with the color combination. I'm definitely gonna change things now. Is all this clothing part of the same dress, or how many layers of clothing is she wearing? It's in terms of layers, it's like the white shirt, there's like a skirt beneath, and then there's this kind of dress thingy on top, and I guess the jacket kind of goes together with that. I feel like it might be a lot. Maybe the jacket feels like a lot. The jacket is kind of like only half the thing. And it might also be this part of the dress that makes it seem like it's a lot more. I definitely want to give her a redesign to the outfit. I'm not super convinced by it. Ow. I think we need to simplify it a little bit. Oh my god, Dr. Robotnik? No way! Bye bye, Makuyo! Take care and good night! Thank you so much for coming! What do you make her wear a sack of potatoes? I don't know, that would be a little bit not too rich in colors, would it? Would be like putting her in one of the starter clothes of Final Fantasy XIV. Well, the starter clothes are fine. The ones that are kinda and look like sacks of potatoes are the other equipments that you unlock early on. Those all look like potatoes. Sacks of potatoes. Rainbow sack of potatoes. Make her wear a barrel. I mean, that could make for an original outfit, but I don't think it would be very comfortable to move on, would it? Okay, I think the first step would be to figure out the color palette that I want to give her. At least more or less the direction, because right now, here, she's wearing a lot of blues that I'm not quite convinced by. I feel like maybe this color can work for the, like this purple can work for the brown, for the belts and all that stuff. But it's a color that can change depending on the other colors of the palette. So first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna select everything. Wait, I'll list everything that is blue, and we're gonna do a bit of color shifting. Wait, these two. We're gonna do this, because this way we can check how other colors fit with the parts that I want to leave, like that, like the hair and eyes, and also the shirt. Now maybe something that matches with the green. Yeah, that's the important thing, to find something that matches with the green. Something like this could work in terms of colors. This kind of teal. I definitely like this teal a lot more than the blues. So what if we try to combine them a little bit? I think what we need, because right now all these colors kind of look a bit samey. It's just different shades of the same color, more or less. What maybe we need is to add a color that contrasts a little bit with the others. Something to stand out a bit more. I don't really like the shape of the thing, but what if we do that somewhere else? Wait. What if it was a skirt? We can just keep trying different different versions. Also, Yo-hooo, by the way, welcome! How's it going? Something like this could maybe let us play a bit more with these. I have an idea. Yeah, it's kind of more maroon color works. Thing is now it looks way too similar to the belt's color, right? So what we can do is either make this a bit darker. Nah, it doesn't. Maybe it does fit. Let me keep trying things. I'm gonna make it a little bit more towards red. And now, this skirt underneath, this one should also change a little bit, but it doesn't really fit that well in this color. I'm definitely liking it more than how it was before though. This is a bit of an improvement. But there's still things that I'm not quite happy about. Like for example, these. In general, I think it's the shape of this part of the dress. A light brown would also work, maybe with a lighter color. That might be a good idea, yeah. Yeah, look at that. A bit more of a, maybe not brown, but a light purple. This kinda, I think this is going an interesting way. But I think I'm gonna rework the shape a little bit of the rest. I'm gonna try to do something a bit different. I'm gonna paint on top of it in a different layer. Maybe we can try to figure out something. Because if this continues up here, with this design I was trying to do something like different from what I usually do, but I usually make designs like I usually do because of a reason, because they work. Sometimes trying something different requires expanding skills a little bit more. Maybe sometimes it's not necessary to make something way too different. The belts, I kind of want to leave them there. You know what I think could work? Making it less layers. Integrating this dress part as like a jacket. Like it's all part of the jacket. Let's see. How would this work? I kind of want to put this as it is. Wait a second. This color might work for some highlight thingies. Or not. I think I like the other one more. I feel like I've seen a Pokemon with this color palette before. That's what it's making me think of. Feels like I've seen this color palette before in Pokemon. So what if these are like more uncovered to show the shirt more? Yo, Crumpets, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to do a VTuber redesign. So what if we put all of that together with the belts? This might work a little bit better. Wait, they took away the membership free super? What? They did that? I think I saw a couple of those earlier. Aren't they allowed anymore? Did they change it like right now? That's weird. That's super weird. Maybe you already used it? That also might be. Still have the membership super, right? Yeah, they still exist, yeah. It should still be there. Okay, I think this is going much better. Still, there's something. There's something can still be fixed. I don't know. Like, I think the part I like the most is definitely the white shirt. So that I'm gonna keep it for sure. I think it's the belt. Can Yo-hooo next time? Yeah, maybe next time. Maybe it bugged. Maybe it's just that it got bugged. Maybe I can try to figure it out off stream if inspiration hits. It's a little bit difficult. At least colors wise, I'm liking it a lot more. I want to try making her design a bit less nonsensical. It feels a bit nonsensical right now. It might be the belts. Maybe I'm gonna have to sacrifice the belts. Oh wait, but I have an idea. I haven't tried this. What if some of the belts were a different color? This way it's noticeable that this green part goes together with the belts. Maybe that would help. What if I added more belts? Maybe that would fix it. It works sometimes for Nomura. It might work for me also. Who knows? Okay, and here. Wait, why is the color not working? There we go. without these. Yeah, there's definitely something that can be improved. Don't know what it is. Maybe with some other inspiration I could be able to get something. You know what? I might leave this design for the next time, because I'm really struggling with it right now. I'm not super sure what to do with it. What if we tried something completely different? Let's see. Put that belt back to its normal color. What if there was no green? What if this green did not exist? What if it was just a skirt? This might work. Still unsure. I remain unconvinced. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna try to continue it next time. This design. At least for this one, even though I'm gonna change some of these colors to make the design a bit more coherent also, I'm way more lost without this design. So I think I'm gonna finish win and struggle a little bit more with line arts. Bye bye, Jack! Thank you so much for coming! Take care! Okay. The lisping wind. Wait, there's an open line there. Yeah, likewise, take care! Yo, please! Welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream! Gonna do anything special for the 300 chibi milestone? Probably more chibis. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna keep drawing more chibis. We don't stop for celebration here. We just continue working on more and more chibis. There's nothing to celebrate until they are all finished. We're still far away from 300. Yo, Varius! Welcome! How's it going? Alpha female grind mindset. Is that what it is? Is that how it works? Oh wait. I put that in the wrong layer. That was not very alpha of me, or whatever it is. After years and decades, maybe even centuries, the Yomiverse will never stop. Yeah, it's gonna be eternal, hopefully. I want the Yomiverse to be immortal. Suspicious? But why suspicious? What have I done to be adorable and suspicious? I don't know. That combination seems more suspicious than anything. We will be judged for eating cheeseless pizza. I'm gonna be the judge! Oh my god, I'm gonna be the judge! Everyone who eats cheeseless pizza is absolved of all crimes. All pizza-related crimes. Other crimes don't count. Explain Among Us then. I mean, Among Us is a ghost. I'm also a ghost. We have things in common. So, you know. Little similarities, you know? Coincidences even. That's how it is. Yeah. Now this little guy. Wrong layer once again. I feel like I bought a character that has a similar color palette. This kind of Phoebe's color palette. Could make it something a bit different. I finished the color palette and now I'm gonna try changing the colors a little bit. What if instead of pink, something else? This pink doesn't look so bad. Slightly different. It's a bit less purple. I like it. Yeah. Another moments of the manga I was reading. Time to start another one. There's always more manga to read. With how many there are in the world, you're never gonna run out of manga to read. Okay, something that I just noticed is that her ear. This ear over here looks gigantic. We're gonna fix it. There we go. Give her giant elf ears. But she's a human. She doesn't have gigantic elf ears unless they are fake. She could have gigantic fake elf ears. Wrong layer. There we go. Her design is coquette now. Kinda, yeah, the colors. I don't like how it looks like this. I wonder how it would look with the previous ones. Maybe for variety. This was kinda green. Maybe too much. I think that's way too many colors now. Maybe like this, it's fine. And the sneakers. Maybe they can be some other color. Maybe these for variation. I don't want to try to see how she looks with the previous, changing all the colors though. Maybe that might work too. I'm gonna make the colors a bit different so they combine a bit better. So what if we put it like this? Wait. Not so bad actually. Wait, what if one is yellow and the other is orange? That might work. I feel like there's something now that makes her stand out a bit less? Maybe if we change the hoodie color? Something a bit more coherent. Maybe a bit darker. I'm not so sure. Funny thing, she only spends the beginning of the game with this design. She spends the rest of the game looking kind of different. So this design is only gonna be visible for like the beginning of the game. Well, this one. I really like this one. Yeah. I think this one fits well with the yellow and orange. I'm gonna leave it like that, yeah. Okay, let's save. Nothing guarantees I'm not gonna change these designs more in the future, because since they have been, especially Win's design has been like this for like the other version for a long time, it's a bit difficult to change my vision of her design in my brain. She's the one who got her body stolen, right? Yep, that's true. She spends most of the game as a shadow, trying to chase the thief of her body. Indeed. Okay, since there's still some time, maybe I can try fixing Alti a little bit. Okay, how do we do this? You know what? Let's get rid of the belts for a moment. We're gonna retry. Let's see. I don't even know how to look for references that could fit. Maybe like fantasy apothecary. But that's just gonna show like shops instead of like seller designs. There's one Final Fantasy 14 glamour in the results. Amazing. I mean, Final Fantasy 14 outfits are always good for inspiration. I don't know. Let's see. There could be cooler ways to do this. I don't want to keep the belts. Watch maybe the next 20 minutes stuck with this. Maybe the problem is the code. So how many layers is this now? Right now it's 3 layers. She's got the shirt, she's got the skirt, and she's got the coat. I think 3 is a good amount. Especially if like one of the layers doesn't cover everything. It's not that cumbersome design-wise. So maybe like one of the ideas I had at the beginning was to put like something in between the belts, like maybe a scarf or something that could decorate the skirt a little bit, and that could be in this green. This actually... Hey, this might work. I don't dislike it. It's like this kind of sash thing is under the belts, but then it's tied on top of the belts. I feel like it adds a bit more color to it, and it doesn't break it that much. Maybe we could also do something with the skirt. What if the dress itself had like... What if it was like held up there? Nah, this bit of color of the dress up there doesn't quite combine well. It also looks kinda empty without, I know, belt. The answer is belt. The answer was a belt all along. The belt fills this space. Okay, I think I'm liking where it's going. Maybe there can also be a bit of gradient in the scarf. Like this. Or maybe gradient to another color. I know. Fix this. If we open this a bit more. Oh, that's a different brush. I also didn't want to make the skirt super complicated in shape this time. Just to not fall into the same structure that I always do. I feel like I'm gonna end up doing that anyway. But so far I'm liking it more than how it was. Yeah, it's a lot more coherent than before, I feel. I think the only thing that is left is to figure out how to fit the coat in there. Yo-hooo Blooms, welcome! Got her body stolen? This one, yep. This was about this other character, yep. That happens in her story. Someday, I'll make that story. It will be playable, it will exist. but not yet. I've got too many things to work on first. I think this is going the right way. Still some things to improve, but it's getting there. How does one get their body stolen? Ah, you'll have to wait for the story to find out. Magic. Okay, I'm gonna try to redraw part of the chibi, like this new version. So let's for now erase all of these. Oh, hiccup. Oh. At least it was a one-time hiccup, it seems. Wait, tiene hipo. Tengo hipopótamo por un momento. Menos mal que ha sido solo un momento, porque a veces cuando me da el hipo es terrible. Es muy, muy horrible. Okay, here's where this scarf is gonna be. Okay, that's gonna look a lot better. You'll see. Even if we have to redraw these. I'm gonna move this belt slightly up. Tie the scarf here. Now I realize that I'm gonna have to change the main art of Stories of the Dreaming World slightly, because she shows up in there with her previous design. At least she's not super visible in it. Let me check. How different does the color look? Important. Looks quite purple. It's okay. It's not noticeable. Let's just say it's the light, right? It's just the light. Yep. It's fine. Exactly, iconic dreaming world, purple light. It's always purple light. It fits so well. No wonder it makes other colors look slightly different. It's normal, it's just how it is there. Okay, there we go. Now we can fix all of this a little bit. I think I'm also gonna change the color of the belts a little bit slightly. There's no way she only has one set of clothes, right? That's a very good point. You're right. Maybe she has the same clothes in another color. That could happen. I do have that. I do have the same turtleneck shirts, like in 5 different colors. Sometimes it's funny because when I'm trying to order my wardrobe, I find things like that, like, wait, why do I have 6 of the same exact shirt? It was leftovers that I got a long time ago. But it's kind of funny to have like the same clothes multiple times. It's like having a cartoon character wardrobe. Oh, there, let's go. To keep your own design consistent, exactly. People would get confused if I suddenly had a different design, right? That's why I always wear the same dresses. Because clearly I have like multiple copies of these same dresses. I wouldn't wear the exact same dress every time. Wait a second. Why did I do this line in this layer and not the right one? Yomi, why you do this? Okay. Here. Oh wait, that's the other. I did the wrong color. This goes here. It's definitely a lot better now. I like it a lot more. Now this, we can make it a bit darker like that. There we go. Still feel like I've seen a Pokemon with this color palette before. Maybe the Mantis, Lurantis. It might be Lurantis. Many stories characters just like to use one clothes and it's really weird when they don't. Sometimes I feel like it's something that's pretty important in character design. Because sometimes when you change a character's clothes, the character stops looking like themselves. I feel like it's quite important to make a character look like themselves even with different clothes. I think it's a good character exercise to try drawing them in different clothes because of that, to try to make them still identifiable. Because it happens sometimes with some characters that as soon as you change their clothes, it's a completely different character. I remember this happened in Genshin Impact with Noelle, because she was part of the McDonald's collab around the beginning of the game, and they gave her a completely different design. A lot of people did not recognize her. Let me see if I can find it as an example. I found the art. There was a McDonald's collab. Wait, no, it was KFC collab. It was a KFC collab. I mixed up my fast food chains. It was a KFC collab. Wait. I found the art. So for comparison, this is the normal Noelle, for those who haven't seen her. This is how she looks normally. Like, her design is very identifiable from, like, you know, Nightmaid. That's easy to recognize when she's wearing these clothes. But then suddenly they put her in the McDonald's, no, not McDonald's, why do I keep saying McDonald's? They put her in the KFC outfit. And there were people who did not recognize her. I did not recognize her at first. It might be the change of style also, but she looked quite different to me. Also kind of hair-wise. The hair looked kind of different. This is like the case that I remember the most with this. Not to say her design is bad, it's really pretty, but she does have a bit of that problem. As soon as she wears something else, she doesn't look like herself anymore. Okay. Now the view. Maybe I could also change the gloves. I feel like the gloves kinda also. I'm not sure if they mix well with the white shirt. I wonder if you can change them for another color. Maybe, wait. Maybe this other brown? I think this might work. I wanted to give her white gloves. I feel like it kind of fits. So maybe the thing I could do is change a little bit of the shirt. Perhaps. I have an idea. And the other option is to make the entire shirt a bit yellowish. Doesn't really look bad, but still makes her look like I've seen a Pokemon like this before. I don't know. What if only part of the globes was white? What if the rest of the globes, like the border here, was different? That can help differentiate them a little bit, at least. At least for now, until she gets some coloring, I think this will be good enough. Okay. Let's get some coloring in the tubes also. Maybe here. Sometimes feels like clothes is a skin that is attached to characters, so when they change clothes it feels like they have to skin other people to get the clothes. That's so messed up. It is true that the clothes end up becoming part of the character. Because the clothes that the character is wearing tell a lot about the character themselves. Changing clothes can change the character's impression a lot. It's definitely like a second skin for the characters. Yeah, thank you! She's looking so much better now. I like it a lot more. Wait, maybe if I change the socks? What if green socks? Yeah. It's over here. And inside of the coat can just be this. Oh, I think I know where I've seen this color palette before. It's in another one of my OCs. Wait a second. It's pretty different in this other character, but now thinking about Genshin, I got reminded of her. It's my Genshin OC. My Genshin OC kinda has this color palette. She's gonna be in the challenge, by the way. We're gonna see her at some point here. Look at her! My girl! She has kinda this color palette. I forgot that she's kinda dressed like that. I'm gonna have to draw her chibi eventually. Okay. Maybe the socks. What if the socks? I like this light green for the socks. And for the tubes, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna paint them with transparency. Gonna take this layer. Now at least this is a little bit more transparent. It's barely noticeable, but wait, if I lower it a bit more, those wings are gonna vanish a little bit, but we can find a middle point. Like this might be fine. Yeah. I think we can leave it like this for now. I'm gonna try to finish Dot at least. For the next day. This way I can use her for the itch.io page. Even if I have to leave everyone, all the other characters waiting. Does she have any lore? I designed her before any Dendro characters had come out, so I was thinking, maybe she could be like, she was, I had a little bit of a kind of background lore for her because there was this spear that I kind of liked in the game, but there weren't that many characters that could use it because it had elemental mastery. Turns out Dendro characters use elemental mastery, so I kinda based her story a bit on that spear. It was from one of the what's it called? One of the martial schools that were in Inazuma. She was like one of the, like a missing descendant of one of those schools that had kind of disappeared, but she didn't have any idea. Yeah, the Kitain Cross Spear, that one. She was gonna be like, it was said that the descendants of Kitain were like disappeared, so maybe she could be one of those, like a survivor that had been like lost to time. But she had amnesia because they had taken her vision during the decree, so she was just confused until she gets it back after the story or something. That was kind of my idea. Like, if I had to give her a character quest, those kind of character focused quests that they give her, it would be like about giving her back the vision and then learning a bit about her as she recovers her memories. I think that could have been nice. Yes, Lianxin clothes design. Yeah, thank you. I tried to keep the Genshin style in her design. I think it would change some things now, but I still like it a lot. I feel like it still fits quite well. Yoko Rogetsu, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna end it for today, but I've been able to do a little bit of progress. Look at that! I managed to add some base colors, and also I skipped everyone and worked on that because I want to use that chibi for the game. Or at least for the page. For the itch.io page when I post it. Let me fix this. But I think I'm gonna finish for today. I need to continue working on the game itself because I'm running out of time. Well, there's still 2 weeks, but I'm running out of time. For all the things I have to do, I need to hurry up a little bit. But I think this is a good point of progress to leave it in for today. We painted 5 base colors, finished 1 line art, got stuck with a design, finally improved it a little bit. So the rest is gonna be way easier, I think. Next day I'm probably gonna try to finish Dot, and maybe we can continue the others as promised. Yep, gotta run or my time is running. Gotta run faster than my time. Tengo que correr más rápido que el tiempo, porque se me escapa. Me quedan 2 semanas para terminar el juego de la llama, así que aún es tiempo, aún me queda bastante tiempo, pero no quiero relajarme demasiado porque quizás si me despisto, ahí sí que me quedo sin tiempo. Y aún me queda bastante por hacer. So, I still got 2 weeks left of game jams, so I don't really want to relax too much, because if I lose, like, if I lose my progress, I don't know how to explain it. If I get distracted too much, maybe time is gonna pass faster than it should, and I won't have time to finish all the things that I still got to do. Yo, Oliver, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Yep, deadline looming. Indeed. I still got 2 weeks though. I think I've still got time to finish everything, but I don't want to get stuck on something and then lose like days without being able to do anything. So I gotta make the most of it while it lasts. And I've got some things that I can do today. I need to put 2 endings that I wrote yesterday I need to implement them, need to make sure that all the text is inside the boxes. The usual. I'll do my best to pull through, yeah. Somehow, I tend to always manage to make it in time. I'll do my best. So, for now, I'll leave it here for today. Thank you so much for coming. Wow, what? Wow. Por ahora lo dejaré aquí, así que por ahora cuidaos mucho y nos veremos en la próxima. For now, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Bye bye. What is happening to me? Oh my god.